Yo, what's happening? Ty here, hope you're all doing well. Now in this video we're mixing it up a little bit. We're going to be talking about cryptos to buy right now, right this moment, as you're watching the video. Whatever you're doing, throw it to one side, unless it's the phone, don't do that, keep watching. And let's get straight into it, don't want to miss this, let's go. Number one, this is not financial advice. At the end of the day, I'm just a guy on YouTube telling you what I'm doing with my own money. So always do your own research. And now with disclaimer aside, let's start off with the real number one. So the first one we're going to be talking about is Solana, S-O-L. Now Solana works very similar to the way Ethereum works and is considered by many as one of Ethereum's biggest rivals. And that's why we're talking about it. It's a crypto computing platform that focuses on transaction speed, and now this is something that Ethereum is one of the disadvantages of Ethereum. At the moment, Ethereum can process, I think, between 10 to 20 transactions per second, whereas Solana can do up to 50,000 per second. Now, Ethereum are launching their 2.0. I think that's to be done in the next year or two, and that's going to be fully integrated, and their transactions are going to be able to increase from 10 to 20 a second to a few thousand. But whether it's going to be faster than Solana, we don't know right now. And by the point where it gets to that point where it's as quick, Solana's already going to be on Mars by that point. So because Solana is so fast, congestion and fees are quite low. Now 50,000 transactions per second, that's absolutely crazy. Now that blows Ethereum and Bitcoin out of the water, meaning that it's got some real world use. Like, with this being the case, with it being so fast, congestion and fees remain low, Solana could one day replace payment processors like MasterCard or Visa, and then we would be using Solana on an everyday basis for card transactions. And that's where it's heading with this. It's got the speed, it's got the fundamentals, it's got the real world application is right there, and it's gaining good media attention right now. So that's why it's number one on my list. It's more favorable than Ethereum at this point in time. Now, I'm not saying that that's not going to change, but at the moment, that's the way it is. Ethereum might make a comeback. Like, Ethereum is bigger than it at the moment by quite a fair bit, and Ethereum's the second biggest after Bitcoin. Solana has still got some way to go, but the way that it's heading, it could get there easy. So Sol, S-O-L, is the native currency of Solana, shock, and you can purchase this on various platforms. The one that's coming to my mind is Coinbase, because that's the one that I would recommend for beginners and anyone that's kind of new to investing, new to crypto. It's also the one that I use as well. So yeah, Coinbase, I'll put a referral link below if for some reason you've not got it, but yeah, you can buy Solana on Coinbase. Number two is Vulcan Forge PYR. Now we're moving into the juicy gains of what is crypto gaming. Now crypto gaming is going to be huge. Like, I'm sure you're all aware that Facebook has recently changed its name to Meta, indicating the start of the metaverse. Now the metaverse is going to be heavily reliant on NFTs and of course cryptocurrency. And this is where Vulcan Forge comes in. Vulcan Forge is created for creators and gamers alike. It's built on the blockchain and it allows developers to create games on their platform and gamers to play those games whilst also earning crypto from playing those games. So like any game, it allows players to basically buy and sell assets through a marketplace. So like you would have ordinarily on things like Fortnite, Call of Duty and FIFA, where you can buy and sell in-game assets, this is going to be using the NFT marketplace. So using the NFT marketplace, if you're not familiar with NFTs, then go look it up. I've got a video coming out on that soon, so yeah, keep that in mind. But basically what this is going to be allowing players to do is to trade NFTs, in-game items on the marketplace, on the NFT marketplace. The best thing about Vulcan Forge is that it's not something that you're waiting 10 years for. It's not something like, oh, when the metaverse comes into place 10 years time, this is going to be the biggest thing. That's not the case. It is happening right now. You can go on the website and you'll see here that you can actually play those games today. Like, it's a present thing. You can see it happening, and it's something that you can discover yourself when deciding whether you want to invest in. Now, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, they are already so ahead of the curve right now. Even before the whole meta thing was announced, they were doing this. And they've been doing it for a fair while. And you can see from the chart here, they've been growing really well. And it doesn't mean you're too late. Like, they have seen some good gains, but looking at the market cap, they've still got potential to 5x, even 10x those gains that you're putting in. So my strategy for this is basically to put the odds in your favor and implement dollar cost averaging. So pick a selection of coins, this being one of them, this might be one of them, and then you're investing constantly, consistently, same amount each and every day or each and every week or each and every month. Now, what you want to do here is when you see gains that you're happy with, whether it's a 2x, 5x or 10x, the amount that you're putting in, you want to be exiting. You want to be taking those gains, you don't want to be holding any bags at the end of it. You want to be taking those gains and moving on to the next one. Now, you want to keep up to date with the development of the crypto gaming industry as a whole and the news in that sector, because that's going to give you the information to make an informed decision on whether you want to be exiting that position or not. If some news has just come out and the price is overreacting and has gone quite high, take those gains, get out of there. Simple as that. One last thing on that one, you can buy that one from KuCoin. Again, I'll put a link in the description. Now, the third one that I'm going to be talking about is, of course, D-Race. Now, D-Race is a horse racing metaverse, going away from the crypto gaming, kind of, and going into the sort of basically horse racing, basically betting and gambling into the metaverse. Now, what this allows people to do is that they can actually race their horses against other people worldwide, and they can breed horses via NFTs, which is also earning you money as you go along if like your horses are winning races. Now you can buy the NFTs off OpenSea, and we can see here that they have been going up in price, so that shows that it is fairly popular and it's got potential. Like, it's hitting a market, it's hitting a niche, and it does have potential. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a second. Now, D-Race have a great team, they've seen good growth. Disclaimer, I've not spoken to the team, I don't know them personally, and it's something that I've only just started buying into, so it's not like I'm the master of all knowledge about this, it's just my personal opinion. They've seen good growth, the roadmap looks positive, they seem to have a plan in place, which is really good. It's what you want to be looking for when you're looking into buying into these sort of projects, and they know what they're doing. You can see from the Twitter page, it shows good news. They are very active. They've got an active community, which is also, again, a good plus side. And like I just said on OpenSea, the prices of the horses are going up and gradually increasing, again, showing the popularity of this project. Now, with what I'm doing with this, it's fairly new to me, so I am just gradually investing into the dips. As you can see here, I'm investing here and here and here, and I'm looking to take profits soon, but I am very aware that if Bitcoin drops, this will plummet. Like, all altcoins are gonna suffer if Bitcoin drops. So I will end up holding bags of D-Race if that happens, and to be honest, I don't mind about that. I don't really care. It's basically, I always try and take profits where you can, and ideally invest in projects in crypto that you believe in, and this is a project that I think has good potential, and I'm going to hold this through the dips if it comes to that, because I think the company will be pretty big when it comes down to it. They're taking horse racing and gambling into the metaverse. Like, gambling is already a massive industry, and they're introducing that into the metaverse, which again is going to be a massive industry, and they're working hard to be at the top. So if it dips, this team, this development is still going to be working hard to get there, and they'll only come out stronger. So yeah, you can buy D-Race from crypto.com, Uniswap and PancakeSwap. I think it's PancakeSwap, yeah. So ideally, you want to be taking gains as and when you can, but if you do end up holding this, I wouldn't worry too much. So for this one, I'm looking anywhere from taking a 5x to 10x on this. That's where I'm looking to exit the position, and I will be taking those gains as and when I can. Again, if I end up holding the bag, I don't care, it doesn't affect me, I'm not too fast. This genuinely has the potential to do a 5x, 10x, so don't come at me with,
Ty, it's already pumped, you're crazy.
No, just don't, just don't, okay, just don't. Simple as that. It's a good project. You can buy it on crypto.com, Uniswap, and PancakeSwap. So yeah, that's number 3. Number 4, now we're going off the rails a little bit now. We're not going to be talking about altcoins, we're not talking about Ethereum. We're going to go with the big beast itself. We're talking about Bitcoin. Now, the reason I'm mentioning Bitcoin and moving away from the altcoins is because Bitcoin is the leader at the moment. I say at the moment because you never know. And whatever Bitcoin does, this will determine the success and the movement of the altcoins. If Bitcoin takes a large loss, altcoins will tank. They just will. That's how it happens. There'll be low market confidence, scared investors, people exiting their positions, and it's as simple as that. It will dip. So you need to be keeping an eye on Bitcoin no matter what positions you're in, because what Bitcoin's doing will have a significant impact on these alternative investments. So just do keep that in mind, and just remember that no matter what you're investing in, keep an eye on Bitcoin, because that's a mistake that I see a lot of people make. They go for Ethereum, they go for Litecoin, they go for Sandbox, Decentraland, but they don't look at what Bitcoin's doing, and then they're questioning themselves, oh, why has this moved? Why has this done that? Just keep looking at Bitcoin and then you'll realize. Now, Bitcoin is a cycle, it's not a bubble. Whoever tells you it's a bubble, don't listen to them. Just get rid of them, get them out of your life. It's not a bubble, it's a cycle. It will go down 100% inevitable. It will crash, it will go down probably before it gets to 100k. That's just my opinion. I think we're not going to see any stability past prior to the 100k mark. But like we saw earlier this year, Bitcoin went down from 60k to just under 30k, and now look at it, it's back up. It's still doing well. It's a cycle. So if it does crash, if it does dip, try not to panic, try not to stress, because it will gradually come back up again like it does with any other cycle. Personally, I think we'll see some stability over the 100k mark, but until then, buckle up, because it is going to be a roller coaster. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I post every week. I'm out. Bye.